What's up, everybody? It's Chachi Power here to do a CollectionDX review, and today we have the Perfect Effect Motobot PE-DX-01 Arcee. This is a relatively new release, and this comes to us from BigBadToyStore.com, home of the ever popular Pile of Loot. So this came to us from them, thank you, and I couldn't wait to show this to you guys. I was actually really excited about this. It's a robot, and yes, it's female, but it's really cool. Here's the back. You can see some, I believe these are CAD drawings here, and it shows her in all these different poses here. Now, I did mention this was from Perfect Effect, and if you're wondering how is this not a Hasbro figure? Well, this is a third-party figure, just in case there's some of you guys out there that don't know what a third-party figure is basically these companies out there cater to the die-hard Transformers fans that are really looking for certain things that Hasbro has yet to make. The only thing is that they're really not supposed to be making these. They kind of just get away with it by giving it different names, like in this case Arcee. So we know it's Arcee, it's just obviously just the two letters instead of the actual spelling of Arcee. And when you look at the back here, she is obviously influenced by the G1 style. So as you can see, the window here shows the actual figure. All the accessories will be on this side, so we're going to go ahead and pop this out and take a look. And the set does come with this glossy little comic here. It's a nice paper, nice artwork. I'll take a look in here real quick, but there's a little bit of English going on. Let's see, like for example, right here it says, "Come on, I am just warm up." So, I don't know. But the artwork, like I said, is very nice. Also included is the instruction sheet that shows a transformation. It tells you what to be careful with, which you'll see later on in the review. There's a certain part that you really do have to be careful with, and it's a locking mechanism. And here is Arcee out of the package. This is exactly how she comes out of the box, out of the plastic clamshell tray, without any accessories being added on. And you notice it's not too bad looking of a figure. In fact, I took this out and I was rather impressed. I do have a few third-party figures myself, but this really does look like a very nice piece that can be designed by any big name manufacturer. It feels nice. In fact, it's a little heavy here on the bottom because these side panels are actually die cast. Not the entire leg, just the side panels. They're kind of snapped into this plastic outer piece. So it is a nice inclusion, the die cast there. So what I want to do now is pull out all the accessories, because I do want to show you how they are used and how they are placed on Arcee. Now she does come with these guns here. She's got two of these, okay, and then there's a little centerpiece that goes right into her back, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Out of the box, it's just like this, okay? What you want to do is pull this piece down. This is the piece that's actually going to attach to her back. Then what you want to do is grab the guns here and just snap them right on the sides, one for each side here. Alright, and then this actually goes on the back, like I said. Right on the back there's this little clip that folds up. That gives you the spot for this to go in. So you're going to go ahead and just pop that right in there just like that. Alright, next she's got two beam swords, I guess. They're clear pink, which is really nice. It actually looks really high quality the way they did this. It's a nice clear pink, and they simply just slide right in through the top like this. Right, so she can hold them, just push them down because they are friction held there. And once you have that situated, you can go ahead and grab these panels here, and this becomes the wings on her back. Although there is a little bit of transformation on this. You want to pull this little wing out, and it actually goes in through that hole there like so. So you got one done. Then you want to go ahead and do the other side. Alright, now these two pieces are going to attach to her back. Then she comes with all these other bits here, okay? So you got these two pink pieces here, which I'm showing you what those do. You got this scope looking thing here. You got this antenna looking thing here. You got what looks like a clip and the barrel. Okay, so you're going to have to put these together. So you grab the two pink things first, and you're going to attach these two pink things. Now this piece here, the gray piece, is going to go into this here. Now normally this would probably be down like so, right? So you want to bring this up, make it snap right into there. and then this little barrel looking piece goes in there, and you'll see there's a notch right there. You want to line it up with the notch on this. Push that in like so. So you got that part done. Next, grab the barrel. Again, there's a notch there which you want to line up with this here, and pop it in. Alright, and you'll notice the barrel actually extends in and out, since this is a sniper rifle, if you want the longer barrel. Next, grab that little thing I said looks like an antenna, which is actually not an antenna, it's the stand for the gun. So you just pop that in right there. Then grab the scope, and the scope goes on this side here, like that. And last, you want to grab the clip and pop it right on the side there. So now you have the sniper rifle. And to use a stand, you simply bring these little legs down, like so. Now this peg right down here allows her to hold it in her hand, and it goes on rather easily. And she holds it really nice. All the joints are nice and stiff, so there's no worrying about, you know, guns falling to the floor from lack of friction. We're going to take a close look at the face here, because she does have an included yellow visor, which I'm going to show you right now. Although it doesn't really stay on that well, so I wouldn't suggest leaving it on the figure unless you want to lose it. It's really like literally the size of a grain of rice. Now next, I did want to show you the swords, and before I show you that, I did notice these things fold forward. I don't think I saw anything in the instructions for this. I'm not sure if they're supposed to fold while they're on her back here, like so, but they do have a folding feature. So we'll go ahead and pull those out and show you how to get them on her hands there. So it's very simple, just like any other weapon. Just pop it right in her hands like so. Do the same for the other side. And what's neat is you'll notice that the wrists can actually point down. So get a better look on that in the hand. You'll see that movement there, which gives a nice movement if you want to do like some ninja style jump or something, like you know, which I thought was really cool. Now if you want to use a gun, same thing. Just pop it right in her hands. She's got two of them, so you can show off both. And because of her awesome articulation, you can do basically anything you want. So speaking of articulation, that brings us to our articulation. So we're going to go ahead and start. Normally I would start with the head, but let's just get the wings out of the way. The wings do move back and forth. They swivel this way. This little piece sort of moves. So you can just pretty much put them anywhere you need to. Bring them back, like so. So they actually pivot on 2 points here. Alright. Then next we have the head. At first, I thought the head only moved side to side because it wouldn't go up. It turns out it actually does. Now, what I want you to notice, there's a part in the transformation where the ears are pushed in like so. Alright? You'll see that. A lot of people have been sticking their nails trying to push these pieces out. You don't need to do that. All you have to do is grab the head, and let's see if this is visible on camera. Just push the head back. And by pushing the head back, it actually pops out those little pieces. So let's try that again. Push it in, push the head back, you'll see they popped out. So no need to put stress on those little tabs there. Alright, again, the head up, down, left, right. You got the shoulders on the ball joint. Again, very nice stiff shoulders. They do spin this way very slightly. A lot of range of movement. You got the upper bicep swivel, you have the elbow, and you have the wrist. And you have the little wrist to the angle there like that. No waist joint due to transformation, although she does have like a ratcheting back kind of movement here on her abs. So I thought that was really nice to have a nice little ratcheting motion. It's nothing very clicky, it's just you know, a little bit of a feel there of ratchets. The hips, great range of movement, out, forward, back. Knees, excellent also. And then you got the feet that just move back and forth this way, and the toes. And if there's one thing I really like about posable robots, is when they can actually do a kneeling pose. Now this brings us to the fun part, which is actually transforming her into her alt mode, which is a motorcycle. It's like a Cybertronian looking motorcycle. Kind of reminds me of one of those Motobot bikes, which you'll see in a second. What's good is that every piece gets used. So Arcee is a deluxe size figure. I don't have a G1 to compare her to, but I will do the comparisons with figures that are more readily available, like the animated Arcee, There she is next to that one. The first edition Arcee. And in case you weren't lucky enough to get the first edition Arcee, here is the Prime Robots in Disguise. So that pretty much gives you an idea of scale. Now normally a transformer only takes a second and a half, if that, to transform. But this is my review, so I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to do my usual transformation type video. So let's get started with that. So here is the alternate mode, which, like I said, is a futuristic Cybertronian slash Motobot type motorcycle. It actually has a little seat, although it doesn't look like it'd be a very comfortable ride. You'll notice in this section of the video I had it standing up on the kickstand. It actually has a little teeny tiny kickstand which you can just fold away if you want to. And the finished result is, in my opinion, as a motorcycle rider myself, is not too bad. They turned the barrel of the gun into the exhaust down here. They've done all the brake details here, the vented discs and the actual pistons and everything. And the wheels actually do roll, although they don't want to roll for me on this surface here. But the back one, you'll see it spins. The front one is a little more stubborn, but it does spin. And if we just remove the panels here, I did want to show you how the waist works out to be like an engine here. One thing we couldn't see during the transformation was this piece right here that rotates serves as a locking mechanism. If we move this down here so you can take a look, the knee won't unbend. This actually serves as a locking mechanism. When you rotate it this way, you'll see that the knee unlocks. And this is very important. You don't want to try and unlock this without spinning this, because you will end up breaking that. Really nicely done, I think. Paint applications are really nice. This figure feels solid. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall apart. It's not going to, you know, unhinge from anything. I have transformed it a few times to make this video, and everything still seems to be tight as always. No fear of anything cracking or anything like that. My only complaint in this mode is, you see this hole right here? It's supposed to hold the folded swords, and they're supposed to go inside poking out like that, but I'm not successful at doing it. I don't know if you guys, whoever owns this, have been, but I cannot get this to stay in there, especially with the barrel running down through here. But as you can see, again, the overall result is excellent. A very nice figure. I have to say I'm very impressed with the quality, the finish, the materials, everything is top notch. If you want to get one of these, head over to bigbadtoystore.com. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, guys. We do read them, so make sure you leave some comments in case you're wondering about something, or if you would like to add something to this. Till next time, guys, bye-bye.